I can be so scared of the truth that I just forget why I'm doing any of this. Why I do anything at all. I just forget everything and hide in a little ball. Get paid Saturday, so that's 1/4 of the way there. I got some money in my pocket, so that check is completely towards the goal. Usually I have to branch off a bit of it for food, but I got money right now, so that's good. I'll tell you a story. One time while playing my game, at the time I was playing at a call to my life, I was talking to this dude. In the game, you can have a marriage, a type. They call it a pack. I'm more of a status person, a collector. I needed to find someone to marry. If you've seen my other videos, you know I have a female character. I did not hide that at all. I'm lying. I never pretend to be a female, but I love the English language very well. You can structure a sentence without ever saying your gender at all. I know. I don't lie. I've told many people that I'm male. I told the person that I panicked with that I was male. No, actually, he knew I was male, but I made it a business transaction. Help me out. I need to get this done, and we got it done. But before that pack, I packed with someone else. No real emotional value to it at all. It's not trying to connect, make an actual relationship, because that's a bit... I'm not really gonna find anyone online, so I'm not even looking. Friends, yes, nothing more, nothing at all. But this one guy, I tried to pack with him. He took it extremely seriously. If you've never played an online game, there are achievements you can do. Those are like little things, little missions. Like, one achievement is to hunt down 1,000 small critters. I did not do that. 1,000 is a lot. Not trying to spend that much time in for a small achievement. Some achievements come with titles that appear over your avatar, your character. God, I saw somebody. Yeah, I'm watching this view while looking at you, talking to you. One achievement had one of my friends put his my name over his character, and the guy I was trying to pack with freaked the fuck out about that. I'm like, what is your problem? It's just a title. It's just an achievement. Calm the fuck down. We were in the middle of a dungeon, trying to get the dungeon done. He flips out, he leaves. I'm like, alright, fuck him. As soon as I said fuck him, he went into complete stalker mode. He sent me message after message constantly, didn't stop at all. I'm like, you need to leave me the fuck alone. What is wrong with you? He started asking where I'm at. He started saying, sorry, where you at? Let's keep this pack. I'm like, you crazy? Get the fuck away from me. No. He kept trying to find me. There's this item in the game that allows you to find people. I'm like, what the fuck? Stop using that item. I keep going from spot to spot. I didn't really want to see him. As I've said before, I consider the game my real life, so avatar to avatar is person to person to me. Or at least not anymore. Sadly. Not sadly, kind of. No, it's sadly. I don't talk to as many people anymore. Hey, if you don't know, I'm a bit lonely. Got no one really to talk to. I got him, but he's a completely different ball of fucked up. Yeah, that's a story of an online stalker of mine. I ended up having to call friends to tell them to back off. They weren't really a friend, but I talked to this one person a bit. He PvP'd a lot. He'd fight other people a lot. So I'm like, hey, you don't like this guy, I don't like this guy. Do something for me. So he killed the guy. Guy got mad, came at me. I'm like, go somewhere. Yeah. Many of those types of people online. I don't talk to enough people in real life to get them in real life. But I'm also pretty lately I've told people straight up I'm not very social. I'm not a people person. Most of the time they've understood and let me be. So yeah, I don't have many opportunities to get people like that in real life. That's what I was getting at. I don't know if I was having a revelation or a downer moment of me just letting the fear take over and forgetting the goal. If I haven't said it before, my goal is to get a house. Back when I first moved to Virginia, I was not the brightest time. I lived on a couch for a bit. I tried to fill an empty void with not fake, but not what I need. It wasn't entirely real, but it wasn't completely fake. And it's not what I needed to feel. Instead of being an empty shell, a mannequin just walking around. After I actually ended up leaving the couch, getting my own apartment. I held an apartment myself. It was around $738. I remember that because it's my first apartment. It was a cheap apartment. Even better, I did it on a subway budget. I was making $8 an hour. I lost that apartment. Since then, I went from not bright to starting to really dim to being dark, depressing. Ended up trying to get like how I started this video. At the time when I had the apartment, I felt empty, and I let the fear and delusion at that time to take over. Tried to fill that hole, that emptiness with something, and I ended up trying to go all in with this one relationship, the first guy that actually ended up talking to me. Witnessing and seeing many bad relationships start and end quickly. My whole life with my mom, having boyfriends come in and out. I should have known that the relationship wouldn't have lasted. I knew off the bat that I can't show my full self to him, but I still want to try my all, which cannot be done. Can't be done at all. You can't hide half of you and try to give all of you to somebody. And having that someone not really care about you as a whole. just fractions of you, doesn't help anything at all. That relationship was doomed from the start. I knew that, but I needed something to fill my heart, and it did for a bit. I let myself go in the lie. And I lost my apartment, moved in with that guy. $738. I had just left. $8 an hour Subway. They weren't getting Subway. They didn't really care to give people hours. If you needed an off day, you'd go from 5 days a week to 4 days a week, just like that. If you needed multiple days off, 2 days off, you would get 3. You'd get 3 days a week to work. So they didn't really care to give people hours. So when I bumped up to becoming a cook for a restaurant, Friendly's, generic, not generic. At first value, you'd think it's just a generic burger joint, but they were known for their ice cream. Period. They had the best fucking ice cream. Best ice cream in the world. They had best ice cream cakes. It just melted in your mouth. I loved it. The watermelon one, amazing. If you've not had the Friendly's watermelon, you gotta try. I don't like dark chocolate, but the little dark chocolate specks in there, just amazing. It tastes great. Even if it's just once in your life. It's not one of those, you gotta go to this one place, spend $1,000, visit this one place at least once in your life, do this one thrilling thing. It's not that. It's something small and simple, but it's completely worth it. It's worth the money. 15, 20 bucks for a cake that tastes amazing. Go for it. Oh, the switch is hard at first. I was late on rent. I was a bit scared of losing the apartment, of course. But actually, after getting hours, $9 an hour, and plus an extra $1, I've said it before. It's when I started having money. It's when I was able to relax a bit. Plus, I was at a restaurant. I could literally just eat all day long. I don't have to deal with the restraints of constantly being, well, not constantly being watched, but they watch enough of the cameras. They use the cameras are usually for just security, like this happened at this time, so let's go to the cameras to check the cameras at that date at that time to see what happened. You know, at this restaurant, at Subway, they checked the cameras. They were making sure people were working. I was always working, so I didn't really care. It only mattered it only mattered on those hard days when I really just needed something to eat, and a small 6-cent sandwich wasn't doing it. But Friendly's, I could eat all the fries I want. Maybe mess up on a small slider, 3 sliders. I'm kidding. I didn't overload it. I'm actually very courteous and conserving with my eating. Because it takes just a little too much to tell them not at all. But if you be small and conservative about it, they'll just let you be. In restaurants. Because if you're a good cook and don't mess up, that little bit of supply or whatever you want to call it, I'm calling it a supply, to just disappear. It's just alright. So I really shouldn't have left that apartment. Really shouldn't have left that apartment. I didn't mind walking the hour to my job, so I should have just told him, you know what, fuck. This is a cheap apartment, we can split it, you can come in here. It's alright. It's alright. But I didn't. I said, my lease is ending first, I'm moving with you. Alright, it's getting a little long. Whoops, can't seem to... Yes, I had it in a bag. It wasn't a filter.